The activity that I would like to demonstrate today using the tutorial is called Alike but Different. Alike but Different asks students to practice the skill of compare and contrast. Sometimes 2 or 3 topics of concern are given or assigned, and then students must find what they have in common and find what they have that makes them different. As you can see, I've given 2 examples here to keep it simple today. In one box I've listed the Chevy Suburban. Yes, one day I would hope I could have that. A little too pricey now. And then on the other side I have a Chevy Corvette. In Alike but Different, we would first look at what these 2 vehicles have in common. And then in this box we would list what we find in common. If students are typing this, one trick of the trade is move the cursor onto the blue box, right mouse click, add text, and then the format gets pretty easy. I'll increase the size of the font for us so we can all see it, and then we would list some of the things they have in common. As you can see, I have developed a list that shows several attributes that these 2 vehicles have in common. Both have engines, both are expensive, both have tires, both are GM products, both get bad gas mileage, both are Mr. Ward dream cars. After you've listed what the 2 topics have in common, then you can scroll down to what makes us unique. Here I include 3 boxes, and given the 2 topics, now we must find what makes each of these unique. Students will record their answers in each of the boxes, and remember, when typing, put the cursor on the blue lines, right mouse click, and add text. All the format gets mostly completed for you, and your task will be much simpler. So now let's fill in some of these boxes with what makes these 2 topics unique. As you can see, my first example compares both in the same box, and it reads like this. The Corvette is a sports car, and the Suburban is a full-size SUV. As you can see, this comparison compares both points of comparison in the same box. Sometimes students will write the Corvette is a sports car in one box, and then in the next box say the Suburban is a full-size SUV. Please students, both points of comparison have to be included in each of the 3 boxes. Let's go on to a few more examples now. In my second example, I say the Suburban can hold many passengers, whereas the Corvette can only handle 2. Once again, both points of comparison are used in one box. Now let's go on to the third and final example. In my final example, I say the Corvette can go much faster than the Suburban. Both points of comparison are mentioned in one box, and now we can move on. The final box is called How I Remember. There are a number of ways we can proceed with this step. As you can see, I've listed a few examples. Students can take this in many ways. I include things like, oh boy, I can remember this if I talk to a friend about what I learned. I can reread my assignment to start class tomorrow. I can type the assignment so it looks nice and professional. I can read more about the topic for homework tonight. There are many ways that students can proceed to fill this box in, but it gives me an opportunity to plug study skills and the importance of doing something outside of class to remember what is important in class. I know this is a simplistic example, but once again, this is how we complete an assignment called Alike but Different. I hope this helps. Good luck.